Good morning. I'm Armstrong Williams. It's Tuesday, February 27th. For the last few days, I have actually paid very close attention to the comments on our Facebook and what people are having to say. I just want to say thank you for the overwhelming number of responses over the last week. It has increased by almost 500%. Obviously, I'm taking a more active role in writing, the posting, commenting, reading what others are saying. And not only am I learning and growing from it, I just find it amazing the number of views on the many subjects that we write about. And the subject that I want to cover this morning is that, I posted a blog recently, I think it was yesterday, about the homeless person and how people just passed them by and ignored them. And I related it to the Obama administration. Yes, and it was the Obama administration, how they can just pass taxes on certain people in this country, and as long as it doesn't affect other people, then you don't seem to care. I said that this kind of behavior and this kind of attitude could bring about the destruction and the fall of America. I want people to understand what's at stake here. What's at stake with people who respond, why people are so vociferous in their views, why they're so passionate about it. I think many people are in denial about what this president and Congress are doing to this country. And it's not just the president. He has Congress who are bent on turning our country into something we don't recognize. My advocacy, and I strongly believe the advocacy of the people on this page and why they write so strong, this is about saving our country. This is what is at stake, saving our country. Let me be clear. Whether we're discussing that crazy immigration situation in Arizona, which the governor is clearly correct about, I don't care if somebody stops me. I have been stopped. But when I'm stopped, I'm legit. I have my papers, my license. I am legal. When someone stops me in a foreign country, I have my passport. I am legal. Why do you worry about authorities unless you have something to hide, unless you're doing something wrong, and unless you are illegal in some capacity? The people are right, and the governor signing that legislation only reflects the angst and disgust that people all around this country is feeling about illegal immigration. Whether we're talking about cap and trade and what it will do to energy costs in this country, whether we're talking about that health care bill, which was a disaster. I mean, listen, how can you do for people what they shouldn't do for themselves? Medicine, that is a relationship. Health care should be a relationship between the patient and the physician. Get the bureaucracy, get the government, get these special interest groups out of the middle of it, and you will see real health care reform in this country. When you look at Afghanistan and Iraq, Iran, Israel, is a very frightening and a very tenuous situation. I could go on and on and on about the issues that scare people to death in this country. And last but not least, this president has put on the back burner the most important issue that Americans care about. That is job creation. There has been no job creation. All this money has gone to Wall Street. They're coming up with these fake hearings as if they're going to tighten the reins on Wall Street and rein them in. It's window dressing. It's just wink, wink. It's meaningless. And the American people can see through this. So why am I so passionate about this? Why do I constantly refer to President Obama and this Congress? Because this is about saving our country. Most Americans get it. And for those of you that don't get it, we want you to stay on our Facebook. We want you to comment, because you're not going to change me unless you change me with the truth, a higher truth. If you change me with a higher truth, I will abandon what I believe and will embrace you in a heartbeat. But you must show me that what you speak of is truth instead of emotionalism, instead of blindsidedness to this president and this administration. We're not blind any longer. We've taken the lenses off. We cleanse our eyes and we can hear and we see what's going on in this country. So you can say what I'm doing is shameful. You can say whatever you want to say. As long as you're respectful, civil, we can communicate, because I have no fear about what you say about my commentary about this president and anybody else. You know why? Because I, along many others who comment on this page, believe we are right. It's about saving our country. Thank you.